So originally on 10-10-10, we cast a vision for a $9.5 million need to be able to accomplish this Double Your Impact vision. People came from Christ Community and generously pledged $7.6 million, getting us about 80% of the way towards our ultimate goal. And since that time, people have given $6.8 million in order to be able to accomplish that. So our finish line offering is on 10-13-13, and we got about an $800,000 gap to be able to make it to the pledge area. But I also know that there are a lot of people who weren't here that didn't pledge anything, who want to get in on this effort right now and make a finish line gift that will take us over and above that, my hope. And if things go well on that day, we'll not only launch the Council Bluffs campus, but we'll have one other campus that gets launched after that campus, and we'll be able to continue our efforts in Village 1, and things will be sweet. If the money doesn't come in on that day, then it'll be more of a stretch for us to be able to make those goals happen. And this is why I want you to hear these words from 2 Corinthians 8, which really seem to be designed for us for this kind of a moment. This is Paul. And here's my judgment about what's best for you in this matter. Last year, you were the first not only to give, but also to have the desire to do so. Now, finish the work so that your eager willingness to do it may be matched by your completion of it according to your means. Finish the work, he says. It almost feels like that was just written for us. You know, he could say to us, 3 years ago, you dug down deep. 3 years ago, you prayed. 3 years ago, you made a pledge. Now finish the work. Unload a massive generosity that'll work in Omaha and beyond. You can do it. You never win if you don't finish. And so on 10-13-13, we're asking you for a sacrificial one-time gift that will be a gift to finish the work to accomplish the ministry in this city. I mean, these verses have been exhorting us to be like Jesus, and if anybody was a finisher, Jesus was a finisher. As a matter of fact, when you look through Jesus' years of ministry, you'll find out that even from the beginning, he was focused on the finish. Let's read a few verses like this. I'm going to read them, and you guys go ahead and read the word in yellow as I read the verses. You ready? My food, said Jesus, this is in the beginning of his ministry, my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. And to finish his work. Even at the beginning, in John chapter 4, when Jesus was at the start of his ministry, he's already concerned about the finish line of his ministry. One chapter later, he's still talking about it. I have testimony weightier than that of John, for the works that the Father has given me to finish. The very works that I'm doing testify that the Father has sent me. He's saying, I'm not just here to be in the race, I'm here to finish the race, guys. Then he says, I have brought you glory. This is at the end of Jesus' ministry. He's praying for his disciples. I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. And then, of course, the most famous quote that Jesus has about finishing came when he was dying on the cross. When he had received the drink, Jesus said, it is finished. It's finished. Jesus knew that the work that he had to do was not just to start a revolution and to begin a kingdom and to teach good things, but it was to die as a substitute so that you and I might have eternal life. He came to finish the work. And he wanted people to know that he was finishing the work, like the kid in the schoolyard. You know, to the evil one who wants to get in a fight with him, he says, okay, evil one, you want to fight me, that's fine, but you start it and I will finish it. I will finish it. And he did so by dying on the cross. Now, I want you to know there is still time to be a part of the finish. If you've been a part of it from the beginning, that's awesome. If you've come in the last 3 years, you can be a part of the finish line as well.